These outdated strategies are going to destroy your business unless you have an awareness of working actually on the right strategies. And by the end, when we finish this video, you'll have 100% clarity on the strategies that you should implement and the strategies that you want with 100% effort to avoid them. You see, there are two scenarios that are happening all the time when you start running ads, or maybe you've been running ads for a while. The first scenario is this: you might get some Facebook reps that they will want to book a call with you, and the moment when you hop on a call with them, their go-to strategy that they will advise you all the time, and it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter how long your business have been in the marketplace, like what is your business model, these strategies is kind of like their go-to, and they're advising every single business owner. And that is pretty much, it's going to sound something like this: you run a traffic campaign and then you want to retarget with a conversion campaign. So like I said, doesn't matter what you're selling, doesn't matter for how long you've been in the marketplace, this is the strategy that they're advising you all the time. Now, that's not only their fault, because you see, they've been trained by some of the other people in the Facebook team, but the problem here is that this strategy is completely outdated. And it doesn't matter even if your business is a new one, if you have a new, like brand new ad account, but it's simply not going to work. And stick with me because I'm gonna explain why that is a completely outdated strategy. Now, the second scenario that might happen, which is a little bit better, however, it's still not my kind of go-to. It's not something that I will 100% recommend, and you have to be cautious when you are implementing this kind of strategy. And that is modeling everything that your competitors do. Now, this might sound controversial because in my previous videos, I've said that you want to get inspired and you don't want to reinvent the wheel. That's correct. However, you have to pay attention to what kind of competitors you're looking, because looking at big 500 Fortune competitors, that's one thing, and looking at medium-sized or small businesses size, also like your competitors, that's a completely different thing. If you look at bigger brands that, they've been in the marketplace for decades, the problem if you are trying to get inspired from them is this: they have different opportunities. Their marketing strategy might be in a way constructed that they might lose money in the kind of front end when it comes to acquiring those customers, but then all the profit they might get in the back end. Pretty much, we're talking here about the lifetime value of that customer. That's why it is not doable for you as a small or medium-sized business, because like to grow and scale a business aggressively, you have to make sure that you have enough cash flow. Without the cash flow, it doesn't matter what kind of products you sell, your business is gonna run out and it's gonna get you that bankruptcy. It is important to have that profit. That's why not all the strategies that you see, like big businesses, your big competitors using, are going to be doable for you as well. On top of it, because they are so big, just the brand name itself does the heavy lifting. Think about it, let's say Nike. If you think how people purchase Nike, actually they don't need to market themselves so much, but people could still buy from them without marketing, without compelling them, because it just the logo, just the branding itself does the heavy lifting, and it compels people to buy. I could not only 100% but 1000% guarantee you that they could run a brand awareness campaign, a traffic campaign, doesn't matter the campaign objective, they will still convert very well and they will get that profit because they've been for a very, very long period of time in the marketplace and people already know, like, and trust them. So it doesn't matter what kind of next marketing campaign they will have, they will still convert very well. However, here's the thing: I'm not saying that you want to completely neglect your bigger competitors, but what you want to look at is to look from a different perspective. You want to look from a marketer perspective. You want to pay attention to their ads, to their website, to their campaigns, and see what kind of things they are doing that can be doable for you as well. But for that, the tricky part here is that to be able to do that, you need to be a pretty damn great marketer, because otherwise, if you're just looking at their ad from the consumer perspective, it's quite difficult to understand and analyze and say like, this ad is converting because of this. It's quite tricky to do that. And to get to that point, I think the ideal way is through analyzing ads on a daily basis, because what happens is when you're doing that so consistently, you will see brands, you will see branding, you will see campaigns, you will see ads from a completely different perspective. You'll see from the marketing perspective, and that's the state that you want to be and to kind of like to strive for. Now, in the meantime, let's say that you are not there, then in that case, my recommendation would be just sticking and analyzing your medium size or small businesses that are, again, your competitors, because they are the things that they are using. Most likely they still operating based on acquiring customers profitably in the first place from the first impression, so it might be doable for you as well. And what they are using, their strategies can work for you as well, because the marketing budget that they are putting might be similar to yours, so you have kind of the same chances of getting that market share. However, to win and to beat your competitors, your ad creatives must be much more compelling than theirs. But the beauty is that you can still have chances to beat them by, just because you have a similar marketing budget, let's say in this way, like your competitors. So if we're talking about the bottom line, it is important from the first day when you're making the competitor research, which is a very crucial point from the marketing, to analyze this is the keyword, the right competitors. Because otherwise, if you are spending all your time analyzing these big competitors, you are wasting your time and you might waste your money as well. Because let's say, for example, you are using their strategies, but because they're at a different level, it's not going to work for you as well. So that simply are going to burn a lot of money from your business, and all your marketing campaigns are going to go like downhill, and you will not see that much profit. So it's important from the first day to see and kind of pick the right competitors. Now let's say that you might be interested to get that marketing perspective view. This is something that you really want to get into, and get it at that point that you look at the ads and you could see different things from what other people could see. So one thing is spending quite some time, I would say a few years, to get to that point where you could compress years into days by having a consultant, a coach who is going to help you out on analyzing better those ad creatives to get that marketing view. And that's something that I might be able to help you out with, because I offer consulting services. So if you would want to get a consultant that is going to help you out on measuring and understanding the ad performance just by looking at the ad creatives, make sure to click on the link below. You'll see there a link to schedule a quick 30-minute call to see if we're on the same page and if you are the right fit for working with me. So make sure to click on the link below, and until next time, I will talk to you in my next video. Bye for now.